Welcome on my YouTube channel. My name is Valbona. I am a real estate professional here in South Florida. I do post videos once a week, and I would very much appreciate if you guys find value in the videos and the information I share with you. Please follow, subscribe, like my videos, put a comment below, or if you have any question about real estate market that you really want to learn and want to get more knowledgeable about, I'll be more than happy to share it with you. Today I'm gonna cover and I'm gonna talk to you about two things that I get the most question about, like overpricing or underpricing the property. Is it risky to underprice or is it risky to overprice the property? So let me go through all of those, and I'm trying to give you my examples and make it as clear as possible. So very first one, is it risky to overprice your property? So here it is what happened when you overprice the property. A price that is more than 5% over market value may have this kind of results. Number one, buyers may resist inspecting your home because they can find better value somewhere else. Overpriced houses tend to sell the competition first. So in other words, if your property is overpriced because this is the price that you think and you want to sell the property, what is going to happen if other properties have really priced their properties on the market value? So you are not going to attract buyers, but you are helping the properties that are your basically competitors and they are with their market value to sell first, to sell before your property. Why is that? So let's take a buyer, and let's say that they are trying to buy in Hollywood area, and in your location very close we have 4 properties for sale in the marketing. Yours is overpriced, and maybe 2 of them are overpriced and 3 of them are on the market value. So when buyers see the map and see the options for buying a property, so they are going to first to see the properties that they are closer to the market value, and they say, let me see what they have and offer, and if they have good conditions, so I better get 3 and 2 bedroom for a better price than a higher price. This is always happens when we have the same features of the properties that we are comparing, all right? So if the property has a pool or has a feature that other properties in the market doesn't have, we are not overpricing the property. We are just giving value to the features that we have and our competition doesn't have. All right, number 2. So potential buyers who can't afford the price don't bother to look or to make offers. So what does that mean? Is, for example, that I want to buy in the same neighborhood, in the same area, and I have option, I can buy only a property that is $400,000 and the overpriced of the other property is $450,000. As a buyer, I don't even bother to look at this property because it's not in my budget. So artificially, you are missing buyers because you overpriced the property. Number 3, even if the buyer is willing to pay an over market price, they may have difficulty getting financing. Lenders may not approve a loan if the appraisal is lower than the contract price. So the delay from a failed sale can mean missing out on the critical first 30-day marketing period. So what, in other words, so let me give you an example. So we have a property which is really overpriced, okay? And the buyer loves it and he said, I just want to buy that property. He likes the layout of the property, the rooms are big, whatever it is, so they want to buy, but the property is overpriced. So if this buyer is getting a loan, lenders are not going to give to this buyer more money except for when the appraised value comes from the appraisal that bank sends to the property. So, and all this appraised and the selling process it takes, when we have a loan involved or a mortgage, it's going to take 30 to 45 days. So if the buyer wants and we go under contract and they accept our overpriced selling price, we are going to waste like 30 days, because when the time comes to the lender and give them the money, they are not going to give, the lender is not going to pay for a property more money than the property is appraised. So that's the reason that I'm saying that we are wasting this 30 days of the marketing, of being in the market, and we get surprised when the lender, it's not giving to the buyer money. Buyer doesn't have money to put out of the pocket. So we are missing time and 30 days of marketing. So that's why the overpricing the property, it's another reason for being risky. Number 4, as you probably may heard from other agents, so days in the market matters. And an unsold home will begin to get stale as the marketplace assumes there is something wrong with the house. In one of my clients that I had, I'm representing the seller. So basically, even though that we had those negotiations, the seller is the decision maker and he wanted to go in the market with the overprice. Basically, after 3 weeks in the market, we start getting lower offers than even the market value of the property. And to me, as a real estate agent, I was talking to my client and I was telling, we cannot even accept this offer because the market value of the property is higher. But the truth is, the longer a property stays in the market, every buyers, or as an agent, when you represent the buyer, you start thinking, what is wrong with this property for staying for such a long time in the market? Might be the price or might be something that it's, so the buyers, they become suspicious. So we are waiting, we are wasting the time, and also we are not going to be able to get even the market value, the real market value of the property that we want to sell. But you are going to get lower offers than the real market value of the property. All right, so this covers everything that I was talking about, the risks of overpricing a property. So if you are interested to learn more about how we as real estate agents, so we do go through a market analysis in order to put sellers in the position to make the right decision for the selling price of the property, or to price the property rightly, please, in the description I will put a link of my previous video that I'm just going around and explain in details what is it that impact the decision of setting the selling price of the property. And I hope these are going to help you a lot in if you are making a decision or you are already want to talk to an agent. All right, briefly, let me talk to you right now. What is the risk of underpricing the property? So the question you might ask yourself is it ever smart to underprice the property? The same way, so setting a price below market value usually isn't preferable because you may be losing money. If time is more important than money and you need a faster than average sale, you may consider setting a bargain price to attract the greatest number of prospects. Asking price affects the percentage of prospective buyers who will look at that property. So from my own experience, I know market value delivers the optimum number of prospects at the best price for a quick sale. When you are ready to sell your home, take advantage of my real estate experience to help you guys to price the property correctly. So again, thank you so much for coming on my YouTube channel. And I very much appreciate your suggestion or any comment or any topic that you really want to hear or you want me to do for you or explain in details, as I do a video every week in the content relating to real estate marketing. All right, have a wonderful day. See you on the next video.